All right, hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here, and you guys have been asking me for this video, and today we finally got some time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our brand new apartment tour. We just recently moved, almost a month ago. We just moved, and this is our new place. All right, well, this is the entrance to the apartment. This is where you enter. This is where you walk through, and this little area, I don't know, I guess it's just a little welcoming area. Over here on the left, you have a closet. I guess it could be like a little storage closet. At the moment, we just have like boxes and board games and just little essential stuff that we have in there. I mean, it's nothing special. I could show you it, but there's nothing really special in there. We got some umbrellas over there on the side. If you look up, you just see a bunch of boxes and stuff that we've stored in board games. There you go. So yeah, nothing too special about that area. And then over here, if you guys look, I have by the way, Ruby is recording right now. Shout out to my wife. If you guys look, this area here is just, we have some sneakers and stuff when you enter. Now, we're not necessarily a sneaker free or a shoe free apartment, but if people would like to take off their shoes or whatever, we like to offer them that area right there. And then all of this right here, all this mess you guys are seeing, this is my gym stuff. When I come home from the gym, I usually take all my stuff off here, and then I just go right to the shower. And then we put our recycles and stuff. We just put them in here, and then whenever it gets full, I just pick this bag up and I take it over to the recycling bin. So moving on over here, let's go over to the kitchen. All right. So this area, this is our kitchen. I'll let Ruby pan around. You guys can see. We have a TV here. Ruby's father actually gifted us this TV. And over here, this is our microwave. We have a slow cooker, we have a toaster, and we have a rice cooker also. And then this is our garbage can, and check this out, look, check this out. Automatic. You get close to it, it knows you want to throw something away, just throw something away. This is our Mr. Coffee, two machines here. We have an iced coffee maker, which is what I'm drinking right now. And in the back behind it, we have our just regular coffee maker there. And then a bunch of cabinets you guys can see up here. There you go, a bunch of cabinets, just store a bunch of different stuff. This is our awesome stove oven. And thank you, by the way, CSN Infamous and Kelsey. Thank you to you guys. They actually gifted us this from when we hung out in Times Square. M&M stuff, we got the M&M oven mitt. We got a little another M&M. What are these called, babe? What are these? Cloth?
Yes.
Towels?
Kitchen towels. Kitchen
towels, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to you guys. And then just a bunch of different stuff, plates and stuff, and cups and everything. You guys get the gist of it. This is our kitchen dish rack. You guys can see right there. Shout out to my mom. She actually got that for us. There you go. All right, and now actually this right here, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can see this table. This was actually here. All of this was here. Not all of the stuff on it, but the table, the chairs, and the mirror. This was actually here. I guess it was the previous owners. They didn't want to take it, and I'm like, hey, we like it, so we kept it. They left us a hot plate there, and about plantain chips. You guys don't know nothing about plantain chips. And then I'll have my wife come over here. This is our small fridge, but it fits a lot. Fridge in there. All right, nothing too special, but there you go. So this is the fridge part, and then down here is the freezer, and we have a bunch of stuff there as well. Just keep moving. Just keep moving this way. And if you come over here, this is our living room. And slash where I work also, living room slash office area, gaming setup area. And right now, that's our TV there. This is something that my wife wanted. And shout out to her uncle who got it for us. And it's actually like a little LED fireplace, but it actually, if you want, you can make it a heater. It's like a heater, like you can turn it on and heat will come out of it, and it actually warms up the place really well. This is our couch right here. We got a L seat, or what are these couches? I got just an L seat, 3-seater couch there. All right, and this area over here, guys, you guys can see we were using this to like move boxes and stuff. And this AC, this is the AC unit that we had in our old place, and we actually want to put it in the window that's behind you right there. You guys can see that's a window. We're gonna put it there, and this area, and I'll have my wife come around over here. Come around, and then you can turn the camera to me. And then this corner over here, we would like to put like when we get our puppy, when we get our dog, this is gonna be like its corner. We're gonna have like a whole setup here for it. So that's what we're gonna use this area for. We're still boxes and stuff getting cleaned. But you guys can come around over here. You guys can follow me. This is my gaming / work setup, workspace. And right behind me, you guys can see I got Cold War on one screen, and then I got Tim the Tatman. I got his stream on there. Thank you to CSN Infamous for gifting me this awesome Respawn chair. Very comfortable. This right here, you guys might be looking down on the floor. This is actually the green screen. This is the Elgato green screen, and I just lift this up. I use this little stick back here. I kind of just like, I lift up the screen and I put this little stick on it so that it stays up and it doesn't fall backwards. So that's what this is used for. So if you look at my setup now, I did something when we moved in, and what I'll do is I'll provide you guys with the footage right now while I do the voiceover. I provided you guys with a kind of like an inspect, kind of like a close hand look at my setup. And you guys can see all of the wire management. You guys can see everything that I have set up, everything from the PC to the PS5 to the PS3 to the PS4 to the Nintendo Switch that we have back there. All the cable management, all the lights and stuff that we have. That is my current setup. And actually, I gotta thank, once again, I gotta thank CSN Infamous for not only helping me set this up, but he gifted me his old PC. So like, I'm only able to do the quality of stream and gameplay that I do for you guys live because of him, because of the PC. So this is my gaming setup. You guys can see this is where I work, this is where I game, this is where I sometimes edit videos. Most of the times I edit my videos on the couch. I just bring my hard drive and I just sit there on the couch with my MacBook and I just edit the videos. But yeah, all right, let's keep moving here, folks. By the way, this candle right here, for the fall weather, great candle. Check it out if you guys can. Moving over here, I don't know what you would call this space here, but yeah, we ended up putting a shelf here. This is I don't know, what kind of plant is that? I don't know, I have no idea. That's my wife's. These are some of my books here. These are some of my books. These are some of my wife's books. These are some more of Ruby's books there. Over here, you guys can see this is another storage closet. We just have a bunch of stuff in there. I'm not even going to show you, but it's just a storage closet. Over here is the bathroom. Now, the bathroom for the new place, the bathroom is really the one thing that it needed to be like fixed and cleaned up. Like the tiles were dirty. The wall, actually, my dad repainted the wall. Shout out to my dad. He repainted the wall. It was like an ugly green color. But yeah, behind us here, we still need a shower curtain. We have the inner liner, but we need the shower curtain so you guys can see inside the shower there. Sink. This is where we keep most of our stuff for like hair products and stuff, and toothbrush, Colgate. You guys probably wonder what type of toothpaste do we use. We use Colgate. This is the Max Breath with whitening breath strips. That's what we use. Yeah, toilet. You guys already see everything up there. Little shelf, all right? And then let's move it on out over here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can see in here. This is our bedroom. Now, I got to tell you guys, this is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. This bedroom is basically the size, and if you guys saw the last apartment tour that we did, this bedroom alone is the size of our old apartment. That's not a lie. That's 100% true. But yeah, here it is. This is our bedroom. You guys can see starting from the left side over there and swinging around. My wife's side, my wife sleeps here. I sleep here. This is my side of the bedroom. Now, crazy story. This is another true story. You see these closets. There's one here, and my wife has one too. See that one over there? Now, this is a true story. On one of the days that we were moving in, there were other people moving out, and the movers had these two closets. And they came up to me one day when we stepped outside. He's like, hey, I see you guys are moving in. Would you guys want a closet, 2 closets for your bedroom? And I was like, oh, well, we'll take a look at it. And we looked at it. They were very nice, and they actually just gave it to us. And we needed it. And it's crazy how like that worked out. Like, it's just fortunate enough people were moving out. They weren't taking the closet with them, and they gave it to us. I ended up buying this little rack here for just some clothes that I like just pick off the wall. Pick off the rack. And yeah, man, I mean, that's about it there, folks. By the way, let me give you guys another piece of advice here. You see this candle? This candle, we got this at Target. Now, I know it's seasonal because it's like a pumpkin, but it's like a pumpkin vanilla latte candle. It smells so good. It smells delicious, man. And then one final thing I want to show you guys over here. We still have the TV on the floor because we want to mount it up right here on this wall. But my wife is getting like a drawer or something, or a dresser, excuse me. And we want to know like how high the dresser is going to be so that we can put the TV like above it. So we haven't done that yet, but we will. This AC was just here. They just left it. The previous owners, they just left it for us, and you know, we got a free AC in the room. Now, here's the weird thing. I'm not going to tell you guys what floor we're on, but let's just say we're on a floor where we should have a fire escape if there's like an emergency. And this building apparently doesn't have fire escape for none of the apartments. I don't know if that's legal or not. I mean, I guess it's not Ruby told me that in her old apartment, she didn't have one. So, but what I ended up doing is I ended up buying like an emergency escape ladder, and we just leave it here, and it goes down, it drops down like, so you just hang it over the window, and then you just drop down the ladder, and you're able to climb down. In case of an emergency, it's better to be safe and sorry, and make sure to have that. So. That's something I bought. I also bought a fire extinguisher for the kitchen. And then also, guys, before we get out of here, over here is a closet. We just keep our coats and stuff, and some sneakers and everything like that. My wife got these two right here. Ruby got this one, night tables or bedside tables, whatever they're called. But yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can follow me back out over here. That's about the apartment tour there, folks. So one final thing I did want to say is just a special thank you. Thank you to everybody. I mean, the only reason that my wife and I are able to live here, truthfully, is because of you guys. Like everybody who's a member, anybody who's a subscriber over on Twitch, anybody who donates, anybody who watches the video, watches the content that we upload. This is only possible. We are only here right now because of the support that you guys give us, because I'm able to have this job because of you guys. So just from my wife and myself, we just want to say thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. We hope to, live a happy life here. And we just can't thank you guys enough for the opportunity to move into this much bigger apartment than our old space. And hopefully we can bring you another video once we're more situated, and once we get our little pup, we can bring you guys another video. My wife just rolled her eyes. we can bring you guys another video showing you guys the upgrades that we made to the apartment and the updates that we made to the apartment. But that's about it there, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. I look forward to reading your comments in the comment section below, and we're gonna call it there. All right, thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, drop a like. Hey, if you guys want some merch, we actually released some 50K merch you guys can see here. We got long sleeve tees, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got a lot of stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, a link in the description below for the channel merch. And all right, we'll call it there. All right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Until the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.